What's going on, guys? This is Alex over here at My Freedom Smokes. You'll be able to see me here in a second. And I'm going to be talking about a brand new starter kit we just got in, the Aspire K4. Now, the battery on this looks very similar to those Aspire sub-ohm batteries that came out about a year ago. It looks like they've updated the button. It's no longer a square button. It's an oval button with a lowercase a on it, much like their Aspire logo. But when you click it, it still does light up blue, so you do know that you're vaping. This is a pretty good all-around device. You've got your sub-ohm battery and you have your Cledo tank on top. Now, I think we did a review on the Cledo tank, and honestly, paired with this battery, now you guys know I'm a Kanger fan. This is very surprising. This surprised me. It's got amazing airflow, very easy to fill, it's top fill. You've got a nice wide bore drip tip, and when you look down in there, you can actually see the coil. So there's very little that has to pass through in order to reach your lungs. Through that, it feels like the flavor is a lot more. That was the first thing I noticed on this. After taking a few hits, I kind of did like that because it felt like there was liquid in my mouth, but there wasn't. It was just that much flavor. Not to mention, there's no variable voltage features on this. So when I press and do this, this is outputting at the wattage that it is meant to put out. Watch. Nice, good, thick clouds. This thing is amazing. I've got a high VG liquid in here. I think it's a 80% VG. So it's not even the highest you could go. So I could get more clouds out of this if I really wanted to, but I mean, this is just one of my favorite flavors, so. The airflow on this, the one thing I don't like about it is it doesn't click into place. That's my number one bone of contention when it comes to adjustable airflows. If it just free rotates and never clicks, that kind of makes me a little bit worried because I do put my vape in my pocket and I don't think about it. I just pick it up and start going. So the airflow can get closed off on this and you won't notice it if you're a little bit more, you know, tossing it around, putting it in your pocket, putting it in your purse, stuff like that. If this is just going to be your desk mod, I mean, you don't have to worry about it. There's no external battery. It is an internal battery charged with a micro USB, which is going to be essentially the same thing as an Android charger. And inside this box, you do get your warranty and instruction manual, you know, the typical stuff you'd come to know from Aspire. And now, I know people are going to be asking questions about this, so I'll show you now. It does come with extra coils and stuff. You just have to move a piece of paper. Once you move the piece of paper, you will see that it does come with an extra coil and your micro USB charger for the bottom. Now, I did not look at the resistance coil on this. I'm willing to bet it's going to be the same one that's already in the tank. Yes, both of these come with a 0.27 ohm coil, and it really gives a great punch. Your coils are nice and long, and you do have your wicking material basically all the way up to about right here. About right in there is where the wicking material stops. So you have a good amount of material in there for your wicking. That way you're not going to be getting that much of a dry hit, especially if you're a chain vapor like me. I am though. I'm thoroughly impressed with this kit. Aspire and Kanger have both been coming out with some fantastic, basically ready-to-use kits straight out of the box. You don't even have to mess with it that much. The filling, just as simple as this. Unscrew your, turn off the battery first, that way you don't press it and have it firing like I was just then. So turn off the battery, and all you do is just give this top a little rotate, and then boom. That's how you fill it up. You're just going to fill your liquid in right over here on the sides until it goes to the tip top. You don't even have to stop. You just screw it on back down. And now I can't show you this because I have liquid in there, but changing out the coil, just as easy as before. You're simply going to unscrew it, take a coil out, screw your coil back in, and you're good to go. And don't forget, these do come with user manuals. So if you ever hit a roadblock, if you hit something, to where you don't know what to do, always make sure to check these instruction manuals, because it'll simply help you. It's going to save you a lot of trouble and headache. So that's just a quick overview on the K4 starter kit from Aspire. I highly recommend it, especially for new users and even advanced users like myself. It's a nice, all-day, easy-to-use vape, and I can't recommend it enough. I'm starting to second-guess all my Kangaroo choices now. So, if you have any other questions about this, feel free to leave a comment below. We also have our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages. If you're socially medially inclinedly wanting to follow us, go ahead, do it. We always post cool articles. We post our YouTube videos there. You'll always stay up to date with us. So until next time, thank you for vaping.